Morning, Chavre. Today is the 29th of Menachem Av. We're beginning a new section now, and you get us a Kodesh 9, section 9, page 73 in your Chayenu booklets. A wake-up call. All our engagement in worldly or business affairs should be not for selfish personal gain, but in order to channel the oneness of Hashem on earth. And in these times, tzedakah is most important. Alter Rebbe writes, "Ahuvai achai v'rei asher nafshi, my beloved ones, my brethren, my friends, or unto me like a neshama, like a soul, basi, gemaskim ha'orer yishenim, v'sardemas, havle havolim." I come here with as one who reminds and awakens those who sleep the slumber of vanity of vanities, which means, basically we're focused on the wrong areas. We're scrolling too much. Hashem opens the eyes of the blind. No, I'm sorry. Here the Alter Rebbe is saying to open the eyes of the blind. Yabitu lirois lihiyos kol yisham v'chetzam u'megamosam v'chol bahem chai yerucham. To look at them and allow them to see. Let them look and see that they're longing, they're striving, they're aiming, and everything on which the life and their spirit depend on should be bound up with what? That the source of the living waters, the fountainhead of all life, which is Hashem, of course, throughout all the days of their lives, with respect to the souls as well as to the flesh. So not only during davening, and when we're doing a mitzvah, and when we're studying Torah, should a person feel bound, connected to Hashem, but even going about his mundane affairs, especially now during the summer. You're on vacation, Ben Asmanim, where are the Bachram? They left. Ben Asmanim, there's extra week here and there to sit around instead of doing Shalom nothing. What do? We attach to Hashem in everything that we do. Hainu. Kol mila da'alma. The iske parnosa lo yihye ke'elu da'avdin legarmaihu. Meaning, here we're not talking about ben asmanim. We're talking about when a person goes to work. You could say, when I'm learning Torah, I'm connecting to Hashem. When I'm at the minyan, I'm connecting to Hashem. When I'm giving tzedakah, doing mitzvah, I'm thinking about God. But when I'm at work, I got to focus on work. So he says, all mundane matters and the means by which one earns one's livelihood, the way you earn your living, whatever your job might be, one should not be like those who do everything for their own sake. Oh, I got to make the money. Instead, we do it for the sake of heaven. We do it for Hashem. Yes, even making money is for Hashem because I'm going to support my family so that they can have food to eat to serve Hashem. Everything ultimately is so that we can live to serve Hashem. Shouldn't be like the Gentiles. Yes, they feed and provide and esteem their wives and children out of love. That's good. That's good. But since one loves himself, he also loves his children. So it's for selfish reason. Others' love should be holy in its selflessness. I love my family because Hashem told me to have a family and to be fruitful and multiply and create a home by Snem B'Yisrael. The Jewish people are unique. A unique nation on earth. The Hainu, this means. Shegam binyani eretz loy yafridu. Another nusach says yipardu me'echad ha'emes chas v'shalom. This means that even in mundane earthly matters, they will not, chas v'shalom, separate themselves from the unity of Hashem. So the concept of the unity of Hashem signifies that apart from Hashem, nothing else exists. Which means everything we do and every situation, we connect and we're one with Hashem. Lahaid, edus, sheker chas v'shalom, kriyashma erev v'baiker be'inayim sugurais. Shouldn't bear false witness, chas v'shalom, while reciting Shema every morning and every evening and every morning with closed eyes. When we say Hashem echad v'dal ruchais v'ashamayim imal v'aretz mitochas When we think about Hashem, that a God is one in all four directions and in heaven and earth, heavens above, earth below. And when the eyes of the blind are open, and here the Alter Rebbe addresses those whose eyes are blinded. What does it mean, not blinded? Not blind physically, but blind by corporal matters. We're so caught up in the mundane that we're not looking and seeing the spiritual. Can you close your eyes upon Hashem as if He doesn't exist? This means to say that immediately upon opening our eyes after reciting Shema, such a person can view the world as if it's self-sufficient. And I'm in control. I control my own destiny. When we say we open up our eyes after Shema, maybe you're in shul, you still have your tefillin on, but as soon as you walk out, you're like, oh, I got to take care of this, that, and the other, because if I don't, then da-da-da-da. And if I do, then it's all me. We have to realize that everything is Hashem. Whether this approach shall be fitting. What's this approach? Very hard for doctors. Everybody else could think, oh, it's up to Hashem. But me, I went to school for so many years, not only to become a doctor, but to become a specialist. It's my skill, my hands. The stock market's like, okay, I put money in, let's see what happens. Hashem, please, please, please. Oh, beautiful. You're a doctor and you're a skilled worker. I learned how to do that. I spent years and years and years, right? But then, so when we're involved, okay, this approach shall be befitting. What's this approach? All our involvement in mundane affairs, every single thing that we do, the work, even which car we're going to drive and how we're going to build our home and everything else, it's not for its own sake. When we're eating, whatever we're eating. But it's to animate our souls, to provide sustenance to fellow Jews whose souls need us, so to speak, a portion of Hashem. To give tzedakah. If we're going to earn a living, yes, we need to support our families. But we're going to earn a certain amount. We know we're going to give away a certain amount to support somebody else, probably that we don't even know. But to supply them with what they lack out of ultimate kindness. Chesed chinam is like kindness that's free. In this way, we make the form, the soul, resemble the one who formed it. Asher chesed ein kol hayoyim, kel kol hayoyim. Chesed el kol hayoyim, chesed shel emes. The chesed of Hashem endures throughout the day, meaning all times, a true chesed without thought of reward. That's what a true chesed is. When you do a reward, when you do a kindness for somebody, and you don't expect anything in return. What are we going to do? What are we going to give Hashem after He gives us everything? It's like the seed, What's the seed? Okay, it's going to plant a beautiful tree and everything else. So Hashem's giving us the tree and the fruit and everything else. We're going to say, here. So really, He's giving us everything for nothing because we're not, a little nachas. It's only that according to the Torah, a man's wife and children takes precedence over all others. Except for the tzaddikim of the generation who take precedence over one's children. And the righteous of the land of Israel take precedence over the tzaddikim in the diaspora. Apart from the fact that they did not leave anyone in the diaspora comparable to themselves. This is something that we have to discuss a little bit further, but not today. V'day Maven is like, if you get it, you get it. Takeaways like this. A reminder from the Alter Rebbe. He says your material life should not be separate from your spiritual devotion. In the words of the Shema, we say Hashem Echad, everything is one, and everything is one. You don't leave davening and learning and performing mitzvahs, and then suddenly you're all involved in everything else, and Hashem is like secondary. Hashem is first, and that includes the work, vacation, hobbies, volunteer activity, whatever it might be. Hashem, you could even go while you're doing exercise, you're doing it to keep a healthy body, to serve Hashem, making money so you can support your family, give tzedakah, whatever that is. There's an old story of a chassid. He says his workers came to him and said, you were in the middle of writing down instructions for the work and calculations, this and that. Then you started writing psukim from the Torah. So one of his Jewish workers says, aren't you supposed to focus on the work? Davening your time is. He goes, how many times during davening my mind wanders to my business? So once in a while when I'm doing business, my mind wanders to the Torah, to Hashem. It's okay too. That was just a joke. All right, Chavra, have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.